The Biden administration's June 30th student loan forgiveness deadline is fast approaching. It affects millions of borrowers. According to the Education Data Initiative, in 2023, borrowers had an average of $37,000 in federal loan debt and $54,000 in private loans. On average, it takes 20 years to pay off student debt. And that number will only go up as college tuition increases. Joining us tonight is Shannon Edlinger from management consulting firm Robert Half. Shannon, always good to talk with you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, good to see you. So first, let's talk about this deadline. It's coming up soon, less than a week. Some people could see their debt cleared immediately. So what are the details we need to know approaching that deadline?
Yes, well, the deadline is June 30th. So if you do have a federal student loan, you can be considered for some cash back. And who doesn't want to take advantage of that? So if you have a student loan and you want to take advantage of these programs, you are going to need to get online and go to studentaid.gov, plug all of your information in, so have that handy, and it will populate what type of loan forgiveness programs you are eligible for. And that will take in consideration a lot of your college information, including your student loan information. So first, get all of those materials together. There is a list on the website that can provide you with the materials that you will need for this application. I would also stay on top of it. Once you've submitted your information and you are going through the process, I would definitely get the contact information for your specific rep and make sure that you are following through this process to completion. Because again, who doesn't want to give some forgiveness on our hard work student loans? But Robert Half, we also have a lot of tips and tricks to get that resume ready so we can have skill sets and soft skills ready to maybe not have to take out as many loans if we're landing and focused on positions that will give us growth right away.
Sure. So with that in mind, I mean, we know debt forgiveness will be life-changing for so many people. The cost of college has skyrocketed in recent years and continues to rise. A poll from the Princeton Review found that the #1 worry for current high schoolers who are applying to college is the thought of student loan debt. Is there even a way, is it realistic at this point, if you don't come from significant privilege, to go into college and not take out a significant amount of loans?
I will say this is definitely a case-by-case scenario. If you are a recent high school graduate, and congratulations to the class of 2024, congratulations, you should be ready to know what you want to go into prior to making that jump and that commitment. I would highly suggest, and please use Robert Half as a resource, landing or looking into some summer internships in the program that you're interested. If you don't have a mentor, grab one now. Because if we are going to spend that type of cash, and it is totally an investment into our future, we should 100% know what we're going into. I myself don't have, I'm a recruiter for Metro Detroit. My background is in business administration and marketing. I absolutely use my degree to the fullest effect. However, I have colleagues who are degreed in accounting and finance that are just as successful. It really is that passion. My #1 is to get a mentor or maybe an internship in the area you're passionate about. So when you are ready to invest, you have your mind into it, and more importantly, your heart. You know what you want to do. You know what will be fulfilling to you. RobertHalf.com, we have temporary positions for high school graduates. It can range from accounting administration. We have legal temporary positions. We have just a plethora of information for even first round interviews. We are excellent at contract to hire work. So if you want to get your feet wet in a specific area, please give us a call and we can definitely hook you up with a client in the Metro Detroit area that maybe can teach you a little bit of the ropes or at least give you some exposure to the industry before we're making that huge investment. And I do want to make it clear that skilled trades is also a wonderful career path and much needed offering very competitive, if not higher, salaries than a lot of roles we graduate with from four-year universities. So if you are on the fence with either, shadow someone. Electricians, plumbers, foremen, oftentimes they offer shadowing opportunities. Please take advantage. If you are a high school graduate, my next tip for you is get out there into your network. Let your parents, friends, everyone you've met, every coach, every adult type of person in your life, let them know what you're interested in and what you're passionate about. 9 out of 10 times, my nephew, this just happened to my family, just graduated, has an interest in pipe fitting, and I was able to hook him up with a wonderful skilled trades type internship for the summer so he can feel it out. You never know who knows who, and they say the world is connected through one degree, and it's absolutely true. So utilize your network and make sure that you are choosing something that you're passionate about before getting that big investment out there.
All such good advice, and I'm really glad you mentioned the skilled trades. We also know there's been a huge shortage in trades workers, so maybe a lot of job opportunity there as well. Shannon Edlinger with Robert Half, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure.